Video. Okay. DC generator. Working on this sort of cleaning up, oiling it, and that kind of thing. So let's see, little brass oilers on it. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. It's actually in pretty good condition, not worn out. A little dusty and dirty, that's all. Those are the brushes. There's 4 posts like that. Dual brushes. That must be really a heavy output. Ah, I see, says the doctor. Ooh. Got more here. Yeah, 4 big fat brushes. No damage. I forget where we got these things. That was just freebies. Auction or freebies, that's for sure. Somebody didn't want them. Let's see. Westinghouse, okay. That's got to be an adjustment to the polarity and brush adjustment. Oh, these hold on the different parts, and can we read this? Probably not. Don't let this guy start to focus his old buddy iPad, right? Not gonna focus? How thick the cables are coming out of it. I got the thin cables. Which I think are the field windings. Unknown until I find more info. Westinghouse. Type. And what is that? SK DC generator. So volts are what? That's cheap. I can read that, but the iPad can't. Volts. 125 volts. Load. 100 watt. Volts 24. That must be the DC, I suppose. SK DC generator. Frame 83 kilowatt, 15 kilowatt, okay. Volts 125, 120 amperes, 120 amperes. Okay. RPM 1750, style 6N4299. Serial number 25 dash 6N4299. Made in USA. The amps. That's gotta be the amps going into it, I think. Then what? Load hours. Compound wound type. Oh. Load 100 watt. Hours, 24 hours. 40. I don't know. Rotation. I was reading the tag on it. Hard to read this, you know. Very hard to read it. I tell you. Polish this up a little bit here. 17.7. I wonder what time frame this is. I think it's Navy. And in here, got this part. Got this coupling here. It does produce energy, by the way. I tested it. What's that down the floor there, huh? Nothing shiny. Okay, so I was putting that bracket on top here to put it down over here. That fits on top, and then this board goes onto that bracket. Huh, okay, so the weight of this thing is roughly 1,000 pounds, I believe. Rough guess, but the mass of metal in it. Whew. I know it's small to compare to the big monsters out there somewhere. That's interesting. Oh. This got to be the output. How thick is that? Wow. 1, 2, 3 thick boys. And the funny part is it's very thin wires. How many? Yeah. 1, 2, 3 main heavy duty wires. That's a clamp to hold the wires stable. This part's a wiring. We're going to put a pipe in there and run your wires somewhere. Very interesting. Very thick shaft on it, that's for sure. Yeah, I can always experiment with voltage on it. A couple of years ago I did, and I got some readings. It does produce DC. Oh, there's a lot of noise going on out there, isn't there? Huh. Direct current DC generator. Yummy. Can you imagine the amperes from this guy? That kind of thick cabling. I mean, that's pretty thick. So the driving voltage, though. So I think it's 24 volts direct current. Oh dear. That's EVO doing. Hi EVO, that's a good one. You want to do it again? Where are you? Somewhere around. He always howls when there's a siren, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, that's a heavy, heavy shaft. I don't know how many people collect these things, but somebody else had one in Australia. Kind of similar to this, maybe. It was out in, sitting in a forest somewhere, and he retrieved it, cleaned it up, and put it on YouTube. This one, I don't really have to do anything much to it. Just needs oiling and cleaning, which I've done. Although I can polish up the armature, which I'll do later. Oh, look at the posts. Massive posts. Probably meant for welding, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Not a 2-inch. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look. I got a 2-inch shaft. It's interesting, this coupling part. So would it be driven by water? Spinning around? You apply the field windings with 125 volts. Good question. I don't know the history. I don't know the history of it. So, I'll get a good, again, more. Something there, which I can't see all of it. Alright, so to read the tag, huh? This iPad is not cooperating. This other tag on the other side. Small print. That's very small. Connect, oh, these are connections. That's EVO. Compound. Wound. Very small tag, so connect that one. Okay, so connect different wires. Okay. Then to line. For counter rotation. Something like commutator. That's pretty big. That's small compared to monsters they used to make, so. It gets that thing running, and then you got the low 24 volts. Several hundred amperes, I'm sure. Yeah, 24 safe voltage. Whopping amps, though. But anyway, I should get back to work here. See, I just cleaned that up a little bit, but that'll. Should I paint it or no? Maybe. Yeah, I can. Huh. Oh well. Yeah, this thing is 24 volts. Maybe power military equipment, of course. I must have it. There's a lot of sirens out there. Another one coming? Oh, I did 13 minutes talking about this generator. How about that? Who's got patience to watch this video stuff? Got more. Okay, so here's one of those high voltage power supplies to charge capacitors. Woohoo! I'm sitting in this area now. So yeah, shall we turn it around? Show you how it turns, at least my hand. Nice and easy. So yeah, somebody out there that knows more than I do, of course. I don't know anything. That's a real nice unit. I'd like to see it run in the 24 volt amps. Whoa! There's more sirens for pizza. What the heck's going on? So this thing is... Here we go. These flat springs pressing these big brushes down onto the armature. Yeah, so very few people are interested in this stuff. Ancient stuff, that is. That's why it's all over eBay, so I score good stuff. But this is somewhere else. I forget where. That's a good picture of it, isn't it? Huh? Being Navy, it sounds logical. 24 volts. Direct current. No heavy rust or anything on it. Just old grease, which is always fun. A bit of lime rust on this part, but it's not inside or anything, so it's well taken care of. I wish I knew what this white stuff meant. Not sure. Yeah, okay, so... I'll put a link to what I filmed today for the Australian guy that has one. Be interesting to know the age of it too, huh? Okay, I'll shut up because it's getting boring for you. Okay. Aha, 17 minutes into it. All right, Major, let's go.